My dear brothers and sisters, today is the 25th July 2024, and today we celebrate the feast of Saint James. Saint James was a son of thunder, very hardworking and dashing character. His brother also John, who really loved Jesus so much, and they both were so intimate that their mother wanted them to be on the left and right hand of Jesus. It may not be always true that she also was looking for position, but she always felt that my children are dedicated to God, so they must really enjoy the heaven even after their death. My dear brothers and sisters, today, when we talk about Saint James, and Saint James is the one who was a very courageous man. He went out to preach, and he preached with dedication, and he told people to repent and then believe the gospel so that they may know who God is and how they can offer their lives to God. My dear brothers and sisters, today when we talk about the love of Christ, it is in their heart. They were full of it. And so therefore when Jesus went to call these two, then they immediately left their father Zebedee in the boat and all their nets, and they just followed Christ once for all. And we all know what it is to be out of business and to really dedicate themselves to God. They really remained poor, but they were convinced that they were the followers of the great Son of God. And my dear brothers and sisters, today when we talk about Andrew and John, they were on the three different occasions. They were very close to Jesus, and Jesus has invited them. So maybe when we know that the daughter of Jairus, when she was dead, it was these two people who were with Christ and who experienced the resurrection of that girl from death to life. And they really were marveled at this event. My dear brothers and sisters, when Jesus wanted to give a transfiguration experience on the mount, it was then these two brothers were there with Jesus. It was when Jesus was suffering in the Gethsemane garden, it was at that moment they too were there with Jesus and experiencing his suffering. So on different occasions, when Jesus took these people, therefore their mother certainly felt that they were intimate to Jesus, and therefore they must enjoy this position and enjoy all the favors from Jesus. Not so much of material favor, but spiritual favor. And so therefore she always wanted them to be very close to Jesus. And my dear brothers and sisters, maybe when we look at this event of Saint James, it is Saint James who really reached out to people and gave his own life as a martyr. He was the first martyr in the church in the New Testament, and that shows how much he loved Jesus more than his own life. This is called the discipleship, and we have known this from James. So therefore, thank God, and let us in some way try to experience that St. James's attitude in our own life, and especially courage to preach the gospel of Jesus.